Welcome to the fish tank.
Hey everybody, Fishman here. This is a little quick update video I decided to put together because this is just one of the coolest things I think there is in fish keeping. If you remember from a couple weeks ago, I put up a video, Springtime in the Fish Room, and it was about breeding johannii. Well, this is one of the females. As it turns out, there was half a dozen, I think actually up to 7 now, females that he bred with. And of all the females, this particular one showed the best care for her babies. And I thought it was really cool. It's one of the, actually this is the first time I ever managed to record something like this. And I was kind of concerned that she wasn't going to, she was going to be too nervous and not release them and not eat enough, not let the babies out to feed enough. But as it turns out, it was just perfect. And she got confident and comfortable enough with me that I managed to get this recorded. Now, these babies I'm actually going to keep separate from the general pool of babies that you'll see shortly, because, well, here, hold on a sec. Here we go. This is the best. Well, not yet. Hold on a sec. There's the best part. There you go. That's just so neat. Anyway, I'm going to keep these babies separate because I find that a lot of fish that get bred, people tend to worry too much about getting as many fry as possible, and therefore they kind of tend to remove the babies from the parents too soon. Don't get them to express their full parental care, and a lot of those traits get lost. I mean, you get fish that just simply won't care for their babies anymore. And here, these are the same babies. These are I think another week older now at this point. They're getting fatter. Mom took care of them for pretty much the better part of a week, which is really unusual. Normally they just do it for a few days. And like I said, I'm going to keep all the females from this and keep them all separated because I want to keep that line, or that parental care, hopefully a gene, or at least imprinted on the babies that that's what they're supposed to do. And the next generation will be just as good at taking care of babies as these. None of the females, none of the moms ate their babies or spat them out too soon, so they are keeping quite good. Like I said, I've been keeping this line for a decade now, a little bit more. There you go. That's 6 batches. Yeah, 6 batches of baby johannii. And I'm pooling them all together because I just don't have the tank space to keep them all separate. And they were all within 2 weeks of, well, actually less than 2 weeks of spitting, all of them. So they're sufficiently of the same size. You can see some that are slightly larger. But with this large a number, they will all spread the aggression out sufficiently. Not that they're very aggressive this size. That they should all grow quite well. And I'll do another update video a little later on to show you how they're growing up. And then, like I said, I'm going to keep that one batch separate as long as I can. Hopefully, like I said, for their entire growth, so that I can separate the females and then use them for breeding. But again, because when you're having not really limited number of fish to choose from for breeding, you do have to separate them out. Oh, sorry, here, I'll say. This is one of the reasons why I had to consolidate, because I needed some space for some baby guppies I grew out. These ones I want to breed. They're probably the most colorful of their generation, so I wanted to get them in there and get a colony going. And like I said, I only have so many tanks, so I had to consolidate the johannii. And also on the other side, I'm going to show you in a second. This is just a grow tank for fish that I get in for clients. There's just a mishmash of various cardinals, white clouds, there's a Grammy there. But in the background, coming up shortly, you'll see I got a bunch of rainbows in a while back, and I kept these 3 back because you can see him there. He started showing some really nice colors, and those 2 females are the same species. So I wanted to try breeding them in the next little bit. And again, I needed to, like I said, I needed to consolidate the johannii so that I can have some tank space. So I think it's kind of cool looking. So we'll see how that all turns out. I'll post that if things work out well, or I'll just let you know about it if it didn't. I still have 1 female who's just put her babies out. That's coming up now. And there she is. She's just in there by herself. You can see the little babies around the flower pot there. these ones are going to be too small to go into the general population right away, so I'm going to probably have to raise them up separately for quite a while and then pool them later on. Anyway, thank you for watching. I thought I'd just share this with you. It was kind of neat. And as it goes along, I will post more updates on this. Thanks again.